So I'm really excited to tell you about the unique features in Mindtap for student success in college doing what works 3rd edition. I think the most exciting part really is the movable modules. So instead of seeing the plank say chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, you're going to see that the planks are topical. So they are actually sections within chapters. Now the beauty of this is that you'll be able to easily drag and drop the order. So I know a lot of faculty find that they don't use a textbook in the exact order that it was written, and that's totally fine. So you just kind of move it to match your needs. In addition, sometimes there's sections of a textbook that you may not want to use in your class. You know, for instance, maybe it's a 1-credit course and you don't have time to address all of the topics. You can just easily hide those from students so that students have a really streamlined experience in Mindtap. And if you use Mindtap only, it'll be really easy for them because there's no confusion about, well, why is chapter 7 before chapter 2 or things of that nature. Very, very easy. That's one feature. Another really great feature I think that you're going to enjoy is the use of videos. So I use author videos at the beginning of each major section heading. And what that does is it helps students really comprehend the text better and engages them a bit. But in addition to the author videos, you'll also see that there are several career videos. Candid Career has provided us with some resources that help students develop career skills and learn about things like using LinkedIn effectively. But in addition, they also have a nice series of informational interviews. And the value of this is that not all students have access to professionals in their network to be able to do an informational interview perhaps on in a career field that they're interested in. So this gives them an increased exposure really to some different career options that exist out there. And I think they're going to really find that valuable, as well as learning about how just doing informational interviews can really help them make good decisions in terms of their career path. In addition, there's also exploring the research with the author videos where I go through all of the articles that are in the appendix and walk them through that so that they can better understand the research and get familiar with using scholarly sources. Now, in addition to the videos, there's one other element that I want to draw your attention to, and it has to do with a lot of the resources that are built in. So there are quizzes built into each chapter, and that really is a great way for students to practice what we call the testing effect, because we know that when students test themselves over and over, they're more likely to learn the content. I've also integrated all of the assignments. I moved the materials that used to be in the textbook, like the time for actions and stuff, and really streamlined and focused on the ones that I thought were most meaningful and integrated those into Mindtap. So all of the activities, assessments have all been digitized. Those kinds of things are right in the learning path for students. And as the professor, you will have the option to move those around in any order that makes sense for you and your class.